After, the day that Miss Minh Trang, our vice director, was arrested, the Bình television filmed the arrest with more than 50 police officers there, and they showed her in handcuffs, very horribly depicting the entire process. And they played it on the TV for 3 straight days. Thereafter, our company had enjoyed very good relations with 3 different banks in Bình. We of course used raw material capital supplied for buying raw material, for processing and exporting, and because of this, the banks were very uneasy, very confused what had happened to our company, and subsequently they canceled our line of credit, which made it nearly impossible to work. Next, our raw material suppliers panicked. Next, our workers became very uncomfortable after the factory had been shut down by the police. They worried that their salaries would be paid. There was a rumor that the Bình police had frozen our bank accounts and we didn't have any more capital. So the workers went on strike, destroyed part of our office facility at the factory. And of course, our main issue was our customers. Our customers had come to know that we had a good reputation. We were very honest people. We had exported with big customers for years and years and years. And slowly, within a 15-20 day period, this word got out. Everybody in the industry knows each other. All the raw material suppliers know each other. Everybody knew that USPC was being attacked or under criminal investigation by the police. So I really had a very huge problem to deal with. I tried to stabilize the banks. I tried to convince everyone, but they didn't believe anything. They said here in Vietnam, when the police get involved, it's the end. Nothing can ever survive a police attack, is what the banks told me. They said, when the police get involved, it's the death of your company and the death of everyone involved in this case. So the banks canceled my line of credit, my suppliers run away, my customers run away, everybody run away, and our company got into severe problems financially. The shareholders had to send money from outside of Vietnam back into Vietnam. We paid our suppliers, we paid our employees, we paid the social tax, we paid everything. We didn't want any single problem to occur to the others because of our case. So thereafter started a process that our 3 companies really got collapsed. No, the police never seized our money, but they seized our reputation. They destroyed our reputation based on no evidence, based on nothing tangible, only that the police had the idea that Miss Tran had committed some criminal activity. So they put her in jail, and here in Vietnam, under police investigation rules, you cannot visit the person. So Miss Tran was isolated. She was in jail. We couldn't get her a lawyer. We couldn't visit her. Her family had no access to her. It's like she disappeared off the end of the earth. So thereafter, I had 3 months later, I was given an opportunity by the Bình government to put money into the police account that would act as a bail. And by doing that, Ms. Tran would get released from jail, from investigative jail, come back and help me stabilize the companies. After we put the money into the police account, the Bình government turned their back on me, turned their back on Ms. Tran, turned their back on our company, and Ms. Tran stayed in jail for another 4 months. And during that time, I had to spend every moment, fighting the police and prosecution case. I had to fly to everywhere in Vietnam. I went to Hanoi asking for help. I went everywhere trying to get help. So I could not manage the companies. So we had to close our factories. So all 3 factories have been shut down. We have more than $20 million of direct investment in building these export factories. We were a good company. And now, based on reputation and so many stories on the internet, the only way that we can get our reputation back is after the Bình court issue a suspension of this case and declares that Ms. Tran is in notion of both charges of misappropriation